U.S. Marines designate the F-35C jet as Air Force's most dangerous aircraft. It was the end of an era last Thursday when the United States Marine Corps held a sunset ceremony for the Marine Attack Squadron 311, VMA 311, Tomcats, at Marine Corps Air Station Yuma. The famous unit was deactivated and shifted some assets to merge with sister squadron, Marine Attack Squadron 214, VMA 214, the equally famous Black Sheep Squadron, as each begin a transition to the Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II Joint Strike Fighter. The week's ceremony marked the end of the line for VMA 311 operation of the AV-8B Harrier Short Takeoff and Vertical Landing (STOVL) aircraft, but also the overall structure of the unit, which was first organized as a Marine Fighting Squadron (VMF) in 1942 at Marine Corps Air Station Cherry Point, North Carolina, and assigned to the 3rd Marine Aircraft Wing during the Second World War. VMF 311 was one of the first units to utilize and develop tactics for the F-4U Corsair in a ground attack mode, and the squadron was deployed to support the island-hopping campaign in the Pacific. After the war, it served in occupational duty flying from Yokosuka Airfield on the Japanese home islands. During the Korean War, the VMF 311 became the first land-based Marine unit to take part in jet combat missions, including providing close air support for Marines and soldiers on the ground. During the conflict, the squadron flew 18,851 close air support sorties in 2.5 years, including missions that supported the 8th Army during its time in the Chosin Reservoir. The squadron was redesignated Marine Attack Squadron 311, VMA 311, in 1957, and it was also bestowed the nickname Tomcats. During the Vietnam War, the Tomcats flew some 54,625 sorties, and it continued to be a rack-up historical first, the Marine Corps Times reported. VMA 311 was named Marine Corps Aviator Association's Attack Squadron of the Year in 1988 and 1991, and became the first Marine squadron to employ the AV-8B Harrier in combat during Operation Desert Shield. More recently, the Tomcats Harriers were the first to fly combat missions in Afghanistan during Operation Enduring Freedom and participated in the first combat sortie of Operation Iraqi Freedom in 2003. However, the Tomcats aren't out of their 9 lives just yet, and the traditions of the squadron will live on, when in spring 2022, VMA 311 will reactivate as Marine Fighter Attack Squadron 311, VMFA 311, operating the F-35C at Marine Corps Air Station Miramar. The F-35C is the carrier variant (CV) of the 5th-generation long-range stealth strike fighter. The Tomcats imbued a level of morale within each other that was unmatched, but I have no doubt the newly adopted VMA 214 Black Sheep identity will be embraced, and they will continue performing remarkably, said Sergeant Major Colin Berry, VMA 311 Sergeant Major. The squadron will return to the sky, but the same can't be said of the Harrier, as the Black Sheep will also sundown, and it will then be reactivated as VMFA 214 to fly the F-35B at Marine Corps Air Station Yuma. At some future point, those other 3 Harrier attack squadrons and the training squadron will also phase out the Cold War-era Harrier, and likely be reactivated with the F-35B, which is the Short Takeoff, Vertical Landing (STOVL) variant. In addition to the Marine Corps, the Royal Air Force also operates this version of the Joint Strike Fighter, while the Italian Air Force will also operate the F-35B.